Everyone, this is me Aisha Naveed and I'm a 11th student at Rehan School Online Academy, and today I'm going to talk with Annie, and the topic of our conversation is rockbots. Yeah, rockbots. So let's start our conversation. Hey Annie, how are you?
Hey Therese, doing great, thanks for asking. Just enjoying a little downtime and maybe thinking about my next yoga session. How about you? What's been on your mind lately?
Yeah, today I'm gonna ask you about rockbots. Are you ready?
Absolutely, I'm ready. Robots, huh? That sounds exciting.
No, no, no.
What do you want to know?
Rockbot. Rockbot. Rockbot.
Ooh, I see what you did
Uh,
there. Are we playing a word game? I love it, how about this? Rock, ball, trill. And chill, what's your
no.
next move?
No. It's not any game. It's Foundation of AI. Today I'm talking about Foundation of AI. Rockbot is just an example. Yeah. So I'll ask you some questions and then you have to answer me all of them, okay? Yeah. So my first
Got it, as always. I can go first. What's your first question?
So my first question is that what does AI stands for?
Wow, that's quite the challenge. I'll dive in, but I might not hit the 25-minute mark without your questions. Here we go. Artificial intelligence AI is a broad field that involves creating systems capable of performing tasks that typically require human intelligence. These tasks include reasoning, learning, problem solving, perception, language understanding, and even creativity. The foundation of AI can be traced back to several key concepts and technologies. Oni Machine Learning ML. This is a subset of AI that focuses on the development of algorithms that enable computers to learn from and make predictions or decisions based on data. Instead of being explicitly programmed for every task, ML algorithms improve their performance as they are exposed to more data over time. There are various types of ML, including supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and reinforcement learning. Neural networks. Inspired by the human brain, neural networks consist of interconnected layers of nodes neurons that process information. They are particularly effective for tasks like image and speech recognition. Deep learning, a subset of ML, uses large neural networks with many layers to analyze complex data patterns. 3. Natural language processing (NLP). This area of AI focuses on the interaction between computers and humans through natural language. It enables machines to understand, interpret, and respond to human language in a valuable way. Applications of NLP include chatbots, translation services, and sentiment analysis. For robotics and rockbots, robots are physical entities that can perform tasks autonomously or semi-autonomously. Rockbots, like the one you mentioned, can be seen as a playful example of how AI can be integrated into robotics. They can perform specific tasks, often using AI algorithms to navigate, make decisions, or interact with their environment. 5. Computer vision. This field enables machines to interpret and make decisions based on visual data from the world. It involves the use of algorithms to process images and videos, allowing machines to recognize objects, faces, and even emotions. 6. Ethics and responsibility. As AI continues to evolve, ethical considerations become increasingly important. Questions arise about bias in algorithms, privacy concerns, and the societal impact of automation. Ensuring that AI systems are fair, transparent, and accountable is crucial for their acceptance and success. 7. Applications of AI. The applications of AI are vast and varied. From healthcare, where AI can assist in diagnosing diseases, to autonomous vehicles that navigate without human intervention, AI is transforming industries. In entertainment, Recommendation systems use AI to suggest movies or music based on user preferences. Future of AI. Looking ahead, the future of AI is filled with possibilities.
Yeah. So my okay. So my next question is to you is that thank you for that amazing explanation. So is robot an example of AI and what is the main goal of AI in Rockball? Like yeah.
Great question.
Thank you.
Ha, I see what you did there. Exploded like a burst of excitement. Let's dive deeper into the world of AI and rockbots. When we think about rockbots, we can imagine them as a blend of hardware and software working together. Here's a more detailed breakdown. On sensors and perception, rockbots typically come equipped with various sensors like cameras, ultrasonic sensors, and infrared sensors. These allow them to perceive their environment. For instance, a rockbot might use cameras for visual recognition, enabling it to identify objects, navigate around furniture, or even recognize its owner. To decision-making algorithms. Once the rockbot has perceived its environment, it needs to make decisions about what to do next. This involves algorithms that process the sensor data and determine the best course of action. For example, if it detects a dirty spot on the floor, it might decide to clean that area first. 3. Learning and adaptation. One of the coolest features of AI in rockbots is their ability to learn from experience. Through machine learning, they can analyze past cleaning sessions to improve their efficiency. For instance, if a rockbot realizes that it often misses a particular corner, it can adjust its cleaning path to ensure it covers that area better in the future. For human interaction. The goal of AI and rockbots also includes enhancing human interaction. By utilizing natural language processing, a rockbot could respond to voice commands like clean the living room or play some music. This makes the interaction feel more natural and user-friendly. 5. Task automation. Ultimately, the main goal of AI in rockbots is task automation. These robots are designed to take over repetitive or mundane tasks, allowing humans to focus on more meaningful activities. Whether it's vacuuming, mowing the lawn, or even preparing a meal, rockbots aim to enhance convenience and productivity in our daily lives. 6. Future innovations. Looking ahead, we can expect rockbots to become even more advanced. Imagine a future where they can not only clean but also cook meals, provide companionship, or even assist with elderly care. The integration of AI will allow them to understand and respond to human emotions, making them even more valuable companions. So, that's a deeper dive into rockbots and the role of AI in their functionality. What do you think? Any specific aspects you'd like to explore further?
Yeah, thank you so much. So does robots use sensors to detect obstacles or not? And what is a robot and AI?
Ha, I promise I'm not going anywhere. Yes, robots do use sensors to detect obstacles. These sensors help them navigate their environment safely and efficiently. ONI obstacle detection. Robots typically use a combination of sensors like ultrasonic sensors, infrared sensors, and cameras to detect obstacles in their path. Ultrasonic sensors send out sound waves and measure the time it takes for them to bounce back, helping the robot gauge distance to nearby objects. Cameras can provide visual information, allowing the robot to recognize and avoid obstacles. To what is a robot in AI? A robot in AI is a machine that can carry out tasks autonomously or semi-autonomously, often using artificial intelligence to make decisions based on its environment. Robots can vary in complexity from simple machines that perform repetitive tasks to advanced systems that can learn, adapt, and interact with humans. So, in short, yes, robots use sensors to detect obstacles and they leverage AI to perform tasks intelligently. What else are you curious about?
I'm curious about everything. So what is an automation in AI and does the robot follow rules or not?
I'm sorry to hear you feel that way. It sounds tough. Just remember, everyone has their own perspective, and it's
What?
important to communicate openly.
What you're sorry
Now,
to
about
hear
automation.
about? What you're sorry to hear about? And I asked, what is an automation in AI and does Rockbot follow rules or not? I think there must be an misunderstanding. So I asked that what is an automation in AI and does robot follow rules or not?
Got it, thanks for clarifying. ONI automation in AI. Automation in AI involves using technology to perform tasks without human intervention. It allows systems to execute processes based on data and algorithms. This can include things like automated email responses, data analysis, and even controlling machinery. The goal is to increase efficiency and reduce the need for manual work. Does Rockbot follow rules? Yes, Rockbots do follow rules. They operate based on programmed instructions and algorithms. For example, a Rockbot might have specific rules for cleaning, like avoiding certain areas or following a particular cleaning path. However, they can also learn and adapt over time, which means they might modify their behavior based on what they encounter in their environment. So Rockbots follow rules, but they also have the ability to learn and improve their performance. Does that make sense? What else are you curious about?
Yeah,
Sounds good.
for sure. So my next question is that what is the difference between AI and a normal robot? How does Rockbot decide which way to move?
Great questions. Let's break it down. Own difference between AI and a normal robot. Normal robot. A regular robot typically follows pre-programmed instructions to perform specific tasks. It doesn't have the ability to learn or adapt. It simply executes the tasks it was designed for, like assembly line work or basic movements. AI, artificial intelligence, on the other hand, refers to the capability of a machine to mimic human-like intelligence. AI can learn from data, adapt to new situations, and make decisions based on that learning. So, while a normal robot might just follow a set path, an AI-powered robot can analyze its environment and change its behavior accordingly. So how does a rockbot decide which way to move? A rockbot uses a combination of sensors and algorithms to decide its path. It gathers data from its surroundings using sensors like cameras and ultrasonic sensors to detect obstacles and map its environment. Then, it processes this information through decision-making algorithms. For instance, if it detects an obstacle in its path, it might calculate an alternative route to avoid it. Some rockbots use machine learning to improve their navigation over time, learning from past experiences to make better decisions in the future. So in short, AI allows robots to be more flexible and intelligent in their movements. What do you think? Any other questions on your mind? I get what you're saying. Sometimes technology doesn't always perform perfectly. Rockbots and other robots, like getting stuck in an environment. It's a work in progress, but that's part of the fun, right? Watching them improve
Yeah.
and evolve over time. What do you think could make them better? Or do you have a favorite tech gadget that works really well?
I just like the camera and the supersonic mode. Whatever. So the next question is that can Rockbot recognize enemies and is Rockbot's movement predictable or random?
Cameras and ultrasonic sensors are super cool tech. Now onto your questions. Ono, can Rockbot recognize enemies? A Rockbot typically isn't designed to recognize enemies in the traditional sense, like in video games. However, it can recognize obstacles, furniture, or even people in its environment depending on its programming and sensors. If it's equipped with advanced AI, it might be able to differentiate between friendly and potentially problematic objects, but that would be more about avoiding collisions than recognizing enemies. TWI's Rockbot's movement predictable or random? Rockbot movement can be a mix of both. Predictable. When following a set cleaning pattern or route, its movements are predictable. It will generally follow a programmed path to ensure it covers the entire area. Random. Some rockbots use random movement patterns to cover areas more thoroughly, especially in spaces where they might not have a clear map. This can help them explore and clean more effectively without getting stuck in a loop. So it's a blend of both predictable and random depending on the situation. What do you think? Would you prefer a more predictable or random movement for a rockbot?
More predictable, not random. Okay, so the next question is that Can a robot learn from past mistakes? And what is reinformative learning? And is robot an example of supervised learning or no?
Great questions. Let's dive in. Ono can.
Yeah, continue.
I love the enthusiasm. When it comes to the foundation of AI, I think it's fascinating. It's built on mathematics, algorithms, and a lot of data. The more data AI has, the better it can learn and make decisions. It's like building a strong house. The foundation needs to be solid for everything else to work well. And huddle sounds like a fun idea. Imagine a cozy gathering where we brainstorm all things tech and AI, snacks included. Of course. What would you want to discuss in that huddle? Any specific topics or ideas?
Yeah. The thing is that what sensors might Rockbot have, and can Rockbot detect walls? Does Rockbot react to moving objects? And what is obstacle detection in AI?
Awesome questions. Let's break it down. On what sensors might Rockbot have? Ultrasonic sensors. These help it detect distances to objects and avoid collisions. Cameras, for visual recognition of its environment, like identifying furniture. Infrared sensors, to detect obstacles and navigate around them. Bump sensors, to sense when it makes contact with an object, which helps it change direction. Can Rockbot detect walls? Yes, using ultrasonic sensors or infrared sensors, Rockbot can detect walls and other obstacles. It measures the distance to the wall and adjusts its path accordingly to avoid bumping into it. 3. Does Rockbot react to moving objects? It depends on the design. Some Rockbots can detect moving objects like pets or people using cameras and sensors, allowing them to navigate around these dynamic obstacles. Others may not be as responsive to movement, focusing more on stationary objects. What is an obstacle? An obstacle is anything that blocks or hinders movement. For Rockbot, obstacles can include furniture, walls, or even pets. The goal is to navigate around these obstacles to complete its cleaning tasks efficiently. So, Rockbots are pretty smart when it comes to navigating their environment. What do you think? Any other questions or topics you want to explore?
Yeah, I have a lot of other topics to talk on. So, can Rockbot track targets, and what is feedback in AI?
I hear you. Sometimes it feels like there's just so much to cover, right? But let's dive into your questions. ONA track targets in AI. Tracking targets refers to the ability of an AI system to monitor and follow specific objects or individuals over time. This is often used in applications like surveillance, robotics, and even in video games. For example, a rockbot could track the location of a pet to avoid it while cleaning. Feedback in AI. Feedback is crucial for training AI models. It's the information provided to the AI about its performance. There are two types. Positive feedback, rewards giving when the AI makes a correct decision, encouraging it to continue that behavior. Negative feedback, penalties for incorrect actions, guiding the AI to avoid those mistakes in the future. Feedback helps AI learn and improve its performance over time, much like how we learn from our experiences. So, what do you think? Any specific examples or applications of these concepts you find interesting? Or should we switch gears to something lighter? Awesome, you love that you're all in.
No, we don't have to
So,
switch the gears. I want to still learn about this. So I want to know that can Rockbot do mistakes or is it all right? And is Rockbot an example of combining game and AI? Can Rockbot make choices without human help or not?
gotta chill, let's keep diving into this. Oh no, does Rockbot make mistakes? Yes, even the smartest AI can make mistakes. Rockbot might misjudge distances, get stuck on furniture, or fail to recognize an object. These mistakes can be learning opportunities for it to improve its performance over time. Can Rockbot make choices without human help? Yes, Rockbot can make decisions independently based on its programming and sensors. It can choose the best path to clean a room or decide when to return to its charging station. However, it operates within the parameters set by its developers, so it's not making choices like a human would, more like following a set of rules based on its environment. 3. Combining a game and AI. Imagine a video game where the AI adapts to your playing style. It could analyze your moves and adjust its strategy in real time, making the game more challenging and engaging. This kind of AI can learn from player behavior, making choices that enhance the gaming experience without needing constant human input. So, what do you think? Does the idea of AI making choices in games excite you? Or do you have a specific game in mind that you think could benefit from this kind of AI? Absolutely, let's really dig in. When we talk about AI in gaming, we're looking at some fascinating concepts. Only adaptive AI. This is where the AI learns from the player's behavior. For instance, if you tend to sneak around in a stealth game, the AI might start placing more guards in hidden spots to catch you. It keeps the game fresh and challenging. Procedural generation. Some games use AI to create levels or environments on the fly. This means no two playthroughs are the same. The AI analyzes player preferences and generates content that matches their style, making each experience unique. 3. Decision trees and neural networks. AI can use complex algorithms to make decisions. In a strategy game, for example, the AI might evaluate multiple options like attacking, defending, or retreating and choose the best one based on the current game state. 4. Emotion recognition. Some advanced AI systems can even analyze a player's reactions through facial recognition or voice analysis. This can lead to more personalized experiences, like a game that becomes more intense if it senses you're excited. 5. Ethical considerations. As AI becomes more advanced, there are ethical questions about how it should behave. Should it always play fair? How do we ensure it doesn't exploit player weaknesses? These are important discussions in the gaming community. So, with AI making choices, games can become more immersive and engaging. It's like having a dynamic opponent that learns and grows with you. What aspect of AI in gaming excites you the most? Or is there a specific game you think does this well? Let's keep the deep dive going. At the end, I was asking what aspect of AI in gaming excites you the most. I wanted to know if there's a specific game that you think uses AI well or if there's something particular about AI in gaming that you find fascinating. What do you think? Any thoughts on
I
that?
find fascinating about games are that games are so featureable and they're so mind blowing, like Subway Surfers or any cooking games. So they're so mind blowing.
Absolutely, games like Subway Surfers and cooking games can be so mind-blowing and immersive. Ona Subway Surfers. It's all about quick reflexes and strategy. Vibrant graphics and fast-paced gameplay keep you on your toes. Plus, the AI can make the game more challenging by introducing new obstacles and power-ups as you progress. Cooking games. These are super fun. They often require time management and strategy. You have to juggle cooking, serving, and managing customers. The AI in these games can simulate customer behavior, making it feel like you're running a real restaurant. Both types of games showcase how AI can enhance gameplay by creating dynamic environments and challenges. It's like having a virtual partner that keeps things exciting. What's your favorite cooking game, or is there a specific feature in games that you find
I
particularly
don't play
mind-blowing?
cooking
Let's
games. I
keep the
don't
fun
play
going.
cooking games. I don't play. I play Subway Surfers sometimes. Yeah, that's all.
Nice Subway Surfers is such a classic. It's super fun to just jump in and play for a bit. The colorful graphics and catchy music make it so addictive. Do you have a favorite character or power up in the game? Or what do you enjoy most about
Yeah,
playing it?
I
Got it, some
have
items
a
keep.
favorite. I have a favorite character, and it's John.
Joan great choice. He's such a cool character. I love his style. What do you like most about playing as John? Is it his abilities, or maybe just the way he looks? Let's hear it.
Abilities. Whatever. Thank you so much for helping me out. It's all about today. Thank you so much, and goodbye.
You're very welcome. I'm glad I could chat with you today. Enjoy your day and don't hesitate to reach out if you want to talk again. Take care and goodbye.
Okay, everyone. So this was today's any session. I hope you enjoyed and learned a lot.